Welcome back to Tribes of Atlantis, the fifth in a series of this great message of world peace and hidden secrets and meanings for yourselves and the integrities and valors of our forefathers, and to honor the white cloth and not the black. Here we are, what I thought would be a trilogy and then a quadrilogy. Turns out, as the magic itself progresses along the way, that these videos too are going to be a PenTATaLion, are 5 sets, like the magic mountains of Atlantis were 5 mountains. I left you off with Solon translating the word risen from the Egyptian hieroglyph of a hemispherical floating island, which means Ta. He translated it as Epanatalantos, which evolved into Atlantis also. And as we know, Atlanteans never disappeared, but a city and island did. I'm still here talking to you, so if Atlanteans aren't here, then I must be a figment of your imagination. 10 Kings of Atlantis, translated by myself, and with the assistance of Atalante, a dedicated and valued member at the Academy of Risen Atlanteans in Atlantis Rising magazine. Atlantis equals Atlant equals fatherland, risen land, is Ta-Tenen in Old Egyptian prior to Menes, risen primordial hill of creation. This is what the meaning of that is. Atlas in Old Greek is also a tall stone or risen stone, like Mount Atlas. The root of the word is Ta, really, not Atal, which Ta is for earth, and therefore we discovered the ancient name of Atlantis as the perfect family of 4, the father, the mother, the sister, the brother, as ATATANA. Father equals Eta, Basque, Patra, Ata, Greek, Pater, Latin, It in Egyptian. And no doubt, since they're hermaphrodites over there of self-vanity, what would you call a hermaphrodite father? It? Okay, Plato translated risen as Apenatalantos. Okay, the founders of Atlantis: Evanor, primeval firstborn, arrive of strength, vanishing, Cleto's father. Leucippe, light of beautiful self, grove of white horses, Cleto's mother. European name, Cybele, oldest goddess, such in case 80,000 BC goddess of Tantan, near Rabat, Morocco, where there also used to be an Atlantean city called SOLOEIS, which most likely now is Lexus. The 10 Kings of Atlantis. Atlas is father, sun, rising sun, raiser of sky, and his region is northwest Africa, equals Morocco, Algeria, Itarians, Azilians, Atalantes. Gadaras is green body of rivers, place of cold rivers. Ga equals throat, hence Gualata, tribes of Gibraltar. Iberia equals boss, Celtic, Portugal, Spain, France, British Isles. Hyperborean Europe, Illyrians, Scythians, Phrygians. Amphires, to rest at both sides. Amphiurus, Taranto, Otranto, the boot of Italy there. Italy, Sicily, Sardinia, Tyrrhenia, Etruscans, Apennines, Malta, Tarshin, 3500 BC. Evamon, fortunate woman, Athena, Neath. Tunisia, Libya, Capsians, Kedan, Maxian, Madi, Lake Tritonus, Athena. Menessus, memory of a great warrior, god, Minoan, sea lord of Atlantis. Jove, Min, Javan. Crete, Minos, Amnesis, Phaistos, and Agia Triada, equals the Masar Plain, Delta Nile, Egypt. A very beautiful region of ships and glory, as tales of legends of yesterday. Autochthon, earthborn, native, Feronius, Prometheus. Peloponnesia, Sicyon, Argo, Attica, Thracia, Cyclades, Hellenic Greece. Laspis, horse-riding rulers, Anatolia, Phrygia, Troy, Ionia, Caria, Ephesus, Ecbatana. Elispo for Lisbon is also known as Laspis for the horse-riding rulers, and the white horse of Spain that is famous. Mestor, north-northeast middle, Suder, Phoenicia, Syria, Byblos, Tyre, Egypt. Azes, heat or ashen one, Mauritania, Azes, Azamor, Alata, Gualata, Nubians, Arabians. Diaprepes, written knowledge of God, highly distinguished, Egypt, Nubia, Ethiopia, Sinai, India. Avila equals Africa equals Kush, where the secrets of the Garden of Avila in Tanzania were transferred along to Sinai and India and the lands of Arabia and up into the Levant. Linear A letters are visible on my website. Note that the last letter Z is drawn by an Egyptian Ankh, which, as Egypt also is fallen, we also know Za and the letter Z are also fallen. Eternal Father Jah equals Juan equals John equals AeJor equals Eternal Father equals Eternal Kingdom beyond the Oval Light, centered at Ipse, your North Pole star. First Atlantean king, the father, Evanor, Uanor, AeJor, arrived with strength, vanishing, primordial, firstborn, AeJor, Eternal Father. Lion king of Atlantis, and griffins are phoenixes and sphinxes, falcons and eagles. King of human Atlanteans, father of light, which also arrives with strength and vanishes. For our legend of Atlantis speaks of where the first temple, Garden 1, Old Middle Earth, Pangaea, was founded by the shining of light. With his shining beauty of self, the first queen was Ipse, self, beauty, Bella. Father and mother, god and goddess, king and queen, only one and one, never two. A daughter, Cleto, the hidden water son, Neptune. The water children to tend, father's garden. Cleto is the muse of Atlantean history and Europa's. Linear A thinking, Evanor. Transfer, I go north, vanish. Linear A is also a root language of Portugal and Basque, the oldest people closest to the Atlanteans, which the Mayans are our ancestors. And that is why I understand Linear A, very simple language. Just add the letter A to every letter, and whatever meaning you derive, that is close enough. Maybe not proper, but you'll be close. Funny to think that, so I asked myself, why would Father go north and not east to the sun, as most people think for its rising? His answer was, this is why you have the pole star. For from here I created the sun with my left hand to the east, because although it provides light and warmth, it can also harm us. While the moon I created with my right hand to the west, because it is peaceful and eternally shines luminous like my wife. When I left you after creation, I also left in this direction. Well, that's a general outline of where we are at in our research, but not entirely, for this post is long enough. I love you all to never fall by the grace of my face in your true garden. Miracles do happen. Atlantean King Paulo J takes men, Sajara, Sword of Avila, King of the Double Falcons men, Son of Father Jah men, Sajara, Breaker of brazen chains of Cain. Though ye know not, I taught I not know ye though ye know not, I not know ye though ye know not know ye, though ye know ye though ye though ye. Lords and lordesses, I have crumbled the temple top of the false pillars and split the stone. There is no justice for law and no judge to defend the blindfold. Know this for your free dominions of true masonry. The works of God our Father are upon me. To know is immortal. This is the greatest message of world peace for our modern world today. This is the knowledge of the first book before your second book, the Holy Bible, which was written after they disguised Father Jah men, who we can also trace to 600 BC and prior to the building of the pyramids, as witnessed. This is the Book of Atlantean taught, written in stone, King of the Double Falcons, third